Games, board games. I might be talking about board games, but I'm not gonna shout. I am starting off this streaming with a little bit of singing. And I guess today I want to say, do all the things, do them your own way. Get these ideas out of your head. It's your way, like Frank Sinatra said. Board games and design is what I'm talking about. Daring to be totally you, and I'm not gonna shout. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good whatever it is, wherever you are. It is 10 a.m. UK time. Time for another Busy Beats and Board Game Blether. Hello to me, it's lovely to see you as always. Thank you for joining me. Today, I want to talk about, yeah, be weird, be yourself, dare to be the most brilliant, spectacular, shining, outlandish, weird, I already said weird, version of yourself that you can possibly be. Because there's a lot of stuff out there. And think about why you're doing the thing. Think about why you're making the game. Thinking about why, what sparks joy. Do those things. If you want to make a game about physical dexterity that can only be played by 10, 20 or more people, go for it. Make it. It doesn't matter if there's a commercial market for it. It doesn't matter about the commercial viability. Make a game that's just for your friend. Make a game as a love letter. Like, just reskin something if you want, or make something where it's a whole bunch of pictures or a whole bunch of images of your friends, and then make something. Make something and don't worry if it's bad. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Do it over and over. And maybe some of those things people will like. Maybe some of those things people won't like. But all of them are valuable to your journey as a designer, as a human, because experimentation is valuable and self expression is super important. That's basically all I've got to say. As always, if you have anything to say yourself, then please comment, share, and say what you want to say. Otherwise, recent highlights, living life and seeing the sights. Recent highlights, playing games and other delights. Recent highlights. Yesterday, didn't really do much. Stayed around in the house all day. Was feeling a bit rubbish. And yeah, I don't really have. I mean, I got a whole bunch of envelopes. I got 400 of the medium-sized envelopes, so that's good. And I think I got like 200 of the hardback A5 envelopes. So that means that I'll be able to start sending out original art and not worry too much about whether it's safe or not. If it's international, I might actually put the hardback envelope into a bubble liner just for extra protection. But yeah, that's some of my recent highlights. Not done much. How about you? So, brilliant thing. What's a little thing which is brilliant? Well, experimentation. I said it's valuable. Why is experimentation of value? What's going on there? Well, through experimentation, we learn. And doing the safe bets, trying to be too similar to other things, it kind of results in things being very similar. I mean, it's important for us as individuals and companies to sometimes take a risk. I mean, the last risk that I feel I took was a game about drawing creatures, complementing the drawings and complementing the complements. And I sold out of the first 100, and now it's a second edition Bessie bargain bag for £7, and that seems to be selling out. and people have responded to it. I think it's an incredibly valuable thing that for some people, sure, they won't get it at all. And someone said, oh, well, this will either be everyone just being nice or backhanded compliments. How about you make it a bit more spiteful? Maybe try to make it a bit more funny. Maybe people are saying things like, oh, this drawing looks like Picasso spat out a whole bunch of spaghetti. But no, don't, when you're making your game, make it different. Because look, experimentation has value for you because you learn, and it also has value for the marketplace. But then when we talk about like self-expression and experimentation, like experimentation in your own world might just be like, hey, I've never done a negotiation, or I've never done a trading game, or I've never done a worker placement game. Could I do a simple worker placement game? And that's not going to set the world alight, but it's important to experiment, to keep yourself fresh, to try out totally different things and grow as a person and as a designer. Timmy says, I didn't do much recently, just worked until 2 a.m. Yeah, like knowing you, I would be worried if it was someone that I thought woke up at in the morning, but knowing you, I guess you woke up in the afternoon. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. Today, as is typical on a Friday, it's just going to be a very quick show. But what do you think? Do you think that there is value in not just having to release all these games, but just in making them, in doing the things and just learning for yourself? And eventually, you'll make mediocre stuff, you'll make stuff that doesn't matter so much, and then some of the stuff, it will matter. All the time I try out a game and I'm like, yeah, this is not great, but it's good that I tried it, you know what I mean? I guess that's the thing, because any game that you actually take to the table, that you get people to play, you will always learn from it. So this is my encouragement to everyone to get out there, play test your stuff, try it out. Try out the weird thing that you aren't sure if you can do it. Try out the thing that doesn't seem like it has anything exceptional about it, just to learn for yourself. Try out the thing that you're almost certain will fire, like fall down in a ball of fire, and you know what I mean. Try stuff. So for now, lots of love, and if we finish up, over to you. What are you up to? You can share button if you want to. So, what are you up to today? Um, I'm going to go to playtest. I'm going to try a new version of the coloring in game. I'm also going to try a tutorial for Casabora Kel. I'm not 100% sure if the tutorial will okay, but it's worth trying. And I might be meeting someone for a sort of dates later, so that's exciting, going up to Hampstead Heath. What are you up to? Let me know. And for now, recap and wrap up before we finish up. Do the thing. It doesn't matter about the quality. Be kind to yourself. Bad is still something. I mean, look, I'm not saying that something is always better than nothing, because for sure there are problems if you are manufacturing 1,000 units of something, and sometimes that's not great for the environment. Sometimes, there are negative. But when we're talking about making a game, when we're talking about one prototype of a game, when we're talking about a creative endeavor like that, you've done something. and you've expressed yourself, you've learned, and if you're really lucky, well, maybe one day you will get to make something that is exceptional and other people respond to it. The world doesn't owe you an audience. No, of course not. The world doesn't owe you people playing your game or people doing whatever. But the world does, in my opinion, owe you space. Everyone should have the space to create. For now, if you want to check me out, I'm Stuff by Bez in all the places, and stuffbybez.com/streams. Nothing major coming up until next Wednesday. Share, spread the word. Lots of love. Thank you, everyone. And for now, all I'm going to say is bye, 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 bye. This is a goodbye song to do. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching long. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. Bye, 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 bye. And now it's time to go. Bye, bye.